don't scare me. Swing your dick all you want. I got 7.5 inches right here.
You talk tough, but you look scared.
Everything okay out here, Jacqueline?
We're cool.
I don't believe you. Need to get your low-rent hoodlum ass off my porch. I called the police.
Watch your pussy, puta!
That was one of the best scenes of episode 8, and dare I say, one of the best scenes of the whole season. But it also gave me a new nickname for the muscle.
I don't want no scrub hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
Yeah, we're going to start calling him Scrub Muscle, hanging out the passenger side of his boss's car, talking about he's about to come get the pussy. He better not be coming for Ali Bali. That's the one I'm concerned about. This new relationship between Ali Bali and Jackie, I'm liking it, but I'm fearful for Ali Bali. Let's hope nothing happens. In this video, I am going to break down the trailer they gave us for episode 9. We've only got 2 episodes left, and this thing is coming in hotter than an airplane without landing gear. And I'm really, really worried for a few characters. And might I add that it behooves me why this show hasn't gotten more recognition for awards. Had it been on HBO, had it been on Skinemax, it'd probably be nominated for everything. This show is every bit as good as Homeland, Succession, and some of these other shows that have been nominated. And in this video, we just gonna break down this trailer and see what clues they're offering us so that we can start getting ready for the last 2 episodes. If you're finding me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so when I drop videos, you guys get them. Also, follow me on IG. I have some people that watch this show that hit me on IG in my DM for different things they want to say that happened on the show, different videos they would like for me to make about the show. And I follow most of the cast on IG, and they are all very tangible. They respond to fans. So come check me out on IG as well. Let's watch the trailer for this coming episode, and then we'll go clip by clip.
Frankie, he killed some people I cared about. And he will do the same thing to you in a second.
Charmaine is in New York picking up a double package to make up for last week.
Where are they meeting up?
All I know is it's happening today. If he finds out that I gave him up, he'll kill me.
Let's go. We're going for a ride.
What are we doing here?
I just got the call. Ray, we found bodies.
Who is it?
Oh, good.
We start out with old Frankie putting on his glasses, and it is currently being voiced over by Jackie. And she's talking to someone. And if you take a good look, she's obviously in the police interrogation room. And she's telling someone that Frankie has killed people that she cared about. Ladies and gentlemen, there is only 2 possible people that could be in this interrogation room. Number 1, Charmaine, or number 2, Renee. Whom else has connections to Frankie that life could be in danger, that is in the police interrogation room? Definitely not Scrub Muscle. He wouldn't even come. So I think that this is most likely Renee, but it could be Charmaine. But I want to hear from you guys. Who do you think Jackie is talking to in this interrogation room? And as she's voicing over, they cut through a clip of Frankie looking at someone. That's probably most likely Renee he's looking at. And then we see the homie, the big homie, Charmaine, getting off of a bus. And the bus she's getting off of is dropping her off in New York because she's going to pick up the work for 2 weeks worth of time from last week, because in the next clip, Frankie is voicing over talking to Renee saying that Charmaine's picking up the work. But here's the scary thing. Charmaine is in New York, and we see her making a phone call, and we see her giving a distinct look. And then we see her on the bus with another distinct look. Ladies and gentlemen, I fear that the DEA is on to her, and that when she goes to New York, they might be snatching her up and taking her butt to jail. And I'm very worried for this character. She has moved up my top 3 list. Ladies and gentlemen, the person who plays Charmaine, her name is Imani Lewis, and all I can say is Hollywood actresses that have that Best Actresses crown, she coming for it. She displays emotion, she displays temperament, she gives it to you any way you want it as an actor, and I'm wondering what trouble are they going to try to put her in right here. And then we get Ray, and Renee. Post me your comments on what they're going to name the baby. I said Renee, but I want to hear from you guys. Having a discussion about the information Frankie just gave Renee in terms of Charmaine going to New York. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you got to believe at this point, Frankie does not trust Renee, and that this is a complete setup on Frankie's part to double cross and etch out the fact that Renee is snitching. And Renee is scared for her life in here talking to Ray. And then as they're talking, they show another clip of Frankie looking as though he's spying on Renee. And the very next clip, you see Renee walking in the parking lot, somebody in the background walking. I don't think they have anything to do with Frankie, but I do believe Frankie is somewhere in this parking lot looking to see where Renee is going. And of course, she's in the drugstore, CVS Pharmacy, mind you, which is the name she has for Ray, talking to him. And in the next clip, we see Scrub Muscle at their home telling Renee, look, you need to come with me. And Renee, in that sweet, subtle Renee face, is saying, where are we going? Next clip, she's in the woods in the dark. Lights behind her, in the woods. And we've already seen from a previous episode that she's been taken to the woods, to the stash house that was for Jorge. And we thought she was about to be in trouble then, but she wasn't. Is she going to be in trouble now? Will the writers of Hightown have Renee die? As much as I have kicked her to the curb and divorced this character, I still don't want to see her die right now because she's got a whole lot of drama growing inside her belly that we need to get fleshed out. So hopefully she won't die. And in the next scene, we see police dogs sniffing in the woods somewhere. And we've got Jackie on the phone with Ray saying that we found bodies, plural, not one body, but bodies, plural. And Ray is like, well, who the fuck is it? And of course they didn't tell us. And in the next clip, we see Jackie going to the scene of where this crime is at. And then we see her crying in agony about the bodies found. Ladies and gentlemen, is there any way that Hightown would tie in not only finding Daisy's body, but we also find some remnants of Junior here too? She's definitely not crying over Jorge this seriously. And I don't know that she built such a great bond with Daisy that it would cause her to have this kind of emotional upset. I could be wrong, but could we possibly see Jorge, Junior, and Daisy's body all here? Because who's supposed to been handling the body? Scrub Muscle. So for sure, 100% Daisy's body is found here. But what other bodies are going to be uncovered in this particular scene? And then we get Sergeant Allen. He's right there at the same bus that I think Charmaine was just on in the beginning of this trailer, and he's running and screaming. Now, I assume this is because the DEA is about to pick up Charmaine. And for all we know, Charmaine could have been the one talking to Jackie in the beginning of this episode, and maybe Charmaine don't wear a wire, and she's helping Sergeant Allen and Jackie, but the DEA doesn't know that, and they're coming to scoop up Charmaine, and Sergeant Allen is coming here for the quick save. Post me your comments on if you think that could be the situation here. And then we see Jackie going inside of a building, and that looks to be somewhere near New York. So maybe wherever Charmaine was going, Jackie was going to get there too and do some investigation. But in the very last clip, everybody, man, this is a telling clip. Somebody is football tackling Frankie. As much as I would like for that to be Ray, that doesn't look like Ray's haircut. That's probably some random police officer, but I'm hoping like hell is Ray coming in here for the big time save and football tackling Frankie in the way that he should football tackle him. So it looks like in this episode, Frankie is possibly going to get arrested. And if he does, man, wow, we've got a whole lot of stuff going on in one episode 9. And I can't wait to hear from you guys. So please post me all your comments on these theories I'm having. Let me know what you think. And get your family together, man, because this is one of the best shows on TV. I'm trying to help it get more acclaim. It needs more acclaim. And like I said, had they been on some other network, they probably nominated for every single TV show award that you can possibly think of and even make up some new ones. But that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like my video. Please comment, subscribe, get yourself that life game. Leave me all your theories on what you think is going to happen. And also come follow me on IG. You got comments and questions, anything you want to catch up about with Hightown or any of the shows I review, shoot me a DM. And until that next sexy as hell video, I'll see you.